Bit of a breeze this morning. Hi, everybody. Kurt Quinnell back at Lake of the Woods. Let me show you what happened here to us. This is where our crossing was. And first of all, we got this crack that came up. All right, there's the big crack right there. Then we had that one. And there's another one here. Got to be all this water. Our bridge planks were right here. You see how that was moving up every day. But then you had this crack here. Another one right in there. And another one in further. So there could be some floating ice in there. And this water's, well, not a foot deep, but almost a foot deep. And our planks went right there. And this moved up and down every day. So yesterday, pulled them out and moved them about 100 yards that way. I'll show you. We found a nice new spot to get across. All right, well, here's the heave all the way down. We found this nice little spot here. We can get across. It's heaved up some already too. There's water on the other side, but we can get this is how you get across here. Thank goodness for these things, huh? I'm going to just pull this one a little bit more this way so I can get on it, and we'll be ready to go.
A great part of the great outdoors, North Country Outdoors Radio.
Well, we made it across the crack, and we're in the house ready to go. It's nice. The holes were frozen over, but just a little bit. And I'm getting the first lines down. Give you the mega live shot too. We're all blinking light things now, all right? And this one's got a treble hook on it. Came that way. Don't know that I would tie a treble hook on there, but it works good. So I'll get into my minnows here. And I'm using a whole live minnow on this. One of the treble hooks through the tail. Again, you can hook these any way you want. As long as there's some meat on there, and that's going to kick around a little bit. Mark's just getting out here, and it's 7:35, broad daylight. 7:35. This is the 22nd of February, and down goes the first line. We moved out since the last video. I kind of slowed down where we were in 30 feet. So I, look at there's a fish coming already. There's one right there. And we're out where no one has fished. We fished here yesterday. Moved out here the day before, but fish, yes, here it comes. Wow. And fishing was good. Actually, there's my first bait of the day. This is a Thursday, so Tuesday afternoon I pulled this. Let me show you this. There's fish down there waiting, but I want to show you how this blinking light thing works. See, as soon as that gets in the water, you can see that thing fly. This is multicolored. You can get ones that flash one color, but I figure why not get the most colors you can out of the deal. So as soon as you put it in the water, it starts blinking. You take it out of the water, it stops. How about that? I'm messing around with that, and I've got fish down there ready to go. So no one's fished out here. We were the first two people out here this year. So I've got lines on my GPS from previous years. We've actually gone out further, and you could go further out than this. No problem. It's nice and smooth for a very long way. But the bottom is just boiling with fish. And it might slow down for a little while, but then they pick right back up again. This is mostly saugers. Early you'll get saugers, and then about 10 o'clock or so it quiets down, and then the walleyes have moved in. Now, we had a nice big pike on yesterday, and maybe saw one other really good fish. We don't have a lot of those, but keeper saugers, I'm talking 14 to 15 inch saugers, 15 and a half inch saugers. All right, now, here comes another one right away. There's a couple of them there. Come on up. I measured as soon as I drilled these holes out. I'm on 17 inches of ice here. Mid-February. This one's going to come up, I think. We got another one come. See, there's 3 of them there now. This is the one that I want. So let's. Oh, here they come. Got him. And, well, I think this is going to be a 13-inch sauger, right? Oh, it's a walleye. Sure, that shows you what I know. I'll measure this guy, but they're just thick. This is a 12-inch, 12-inch walleye, and he's got. I'll get in the hole. Should be easy to see. There he goes. Phew, gone. My bait is still all right. Yep. I'll go right back down. So it slowed down, but I'm 300 yards from where I was before, and 30 feet. And I'm in 34, probably 35 feet out where I am now. The thing about this is you want to get the fish that you want and then quit, all right? Because you could sit and you could pound these fish all day. It's deep, and I'm not going to get in on that conversation that no one really knows the facts on you anyway. But I know that fishing isn't fun for the fish, and especially out in this deep water. Catch the ones you want and get out. Now, if a guy would only catch 16-inch walleyes out here, you come out for a half an hour and go in no problem. But you catch those 12s and 11s and 10s. But I've got fish down there again. One left. But yeah, this is untouched. And that's fun to find a place. Coming back. Watch that one right there. What, you got one on there? Oh, he let go. Okay, good. I didn't even see that one. I'm pretty sure my bait is still on there. But this is fun. I can have a lot of fun catching 14 and a half, 15-inch saugers. Absolutely. As far as the fish that you want for eating, and, you know, it's great. Okay, now this, yeah, they're in there, just thick. Come on up, buddy. Keep coming. I might just use the one line for a while. Well, now I gotta wonder if my bait is still there. That fish came up and looked. Well, another one's on there. Little guys. So, and that fish just came up and bit at the one that bit me. You saw that happen. That minnow's still all right. Let's see that one again. That was pretty cool. That wasn't my bait. That was the little fish that was biting, and a bigger fish came up to chase him away. So if you're fishing in deep water like this, and you know the walleye seem to hold up a lot better than the saugers do. You catch a little sauger out here and you kind of feel sorry for me to let them go. But, and the fisheries guy in Badet said this, and the most reasonable instructions are, when you're fishing deep like this, get the fish off the hook and back in the water as quick as you can. Boom, boom, boom. A few seconds. And that's what you, here it comes. Come on. Come on. Well, this one's a little bigger. Here's the blinking lights. Oh, yeah, heck. And even the little saugers are in such nice shape. Chunky, big, thick. Well, this one is a 13 3/4 inch sauger, right? Down the hole. Get going, buddy. Phew. Keep right on swimming. A couple in no time. Plus I missed 2. We'll keep right on going. And not only do the fish come in here early, as soon as you can get out, they're biting, they're here, and they're waiting. The first, when I drilled the holes, was in the afternoon 2 days ago. And, boy, there were a ton of fish there right away. We had some people out here ice camping the other day. So, and that was over at our old spot. And these 3 people came out and they set up 2 hubs. And they came out on 4-wheelers and set these hubs and stayed there for a couple of days. So the neighbors are kind of worried that there's no activity around here. So people were checking on them. They were nice people. They were having a great time fishing. And when they left, I got a couple of pictures here I'll show you. When they left, after being there for a couple of days, all right, where they were looked great. The holes were there. There was banking snow around there, but there was no trash, nothing extra left behind. And we kind of get a bad rep sometime. Now, I'm going to tell you, most people do that. But the ones that don't really make us all look bad. So it was nice to see these people been out here for a long time. And when they left, yeah, the place was nice and cleaned up. So good for them. Keep it clean. That's a rally cry here on Lake of the Woods and across the state of Minnesota for good sports people. Appreciate that. This other line I've got has got the blinking light, all right, and then one of my little tungsten jigs. They're a little dropper. This one's got a little bit long. I tie them myself so the quality control isn't is good. I don't know that there's a magic length to have that dropper. I think 4 to 6 inches is plenty. God, that fish was biting. I think I lost my bait now. But heck, you could have a 2-foot dropper on there if you wanted to. It's whatever you want to do, which is kind of cool about that. Now, these aren't huge fish. Not that any bite could be a huge fish. You know, we've talked about that so many times before. But these haven't been, but boy, there's nice keeper saugers in here. Well, look at them coming already for it. There's one and there's another one. I like the other one better, huh? Come on, buddy. Well, here, I'll put this down. There we go. That didn't take long, huh? This is another one of those. Funny, I don't lose every fish doing that. But see, this is these 13-inch saugers will go in buckets every day. Well, this one's eyes are kind of buggy. I can keep a couple, and I'm going to keep the ones that come out tough. Oh, great. So again, no baits down. Here comes. See what I mean? Does it feel a little thicker? Oh yeah. There's a good walleye. As I said, it's mostly saugers, and this is a 15-incher pretty easy, I think. Ooh. Oh, heck. It's a 14-inch walleye, but real nice.
Can't get it in the hole.
All right, boom, off they go. Quick, quick, quick.
Get go, buddy.
When you get going, it takes longer to get your line up and down than it takes to get a fish and reel it in and get it released. There's one coming up here. Come on. Boom. Boom. What? Boy, this one, you know, these, like I said, they're not big, but they pull real good. Well, this is a big sauger, though, this time. That's a 14-inch sauger. Eyes are bugging out. Yeah, 14-incher. That's it. So we're pretty much done. That's what getting out to a new spot is. And it has been easy this year to get out, especially here around Long Point and many places of the lake. Over Pine Island, they're out 9 or 10 miles like they've been, but they're not going to stay out there for long, especially if it warms up. So my advice is, if you got a plan, you're going to want to come ice fishing, come sooner, all right, than later. And the other thing, wherever you are, just kind of get away from the crowd a little bit. Stay where they tell you to go, but get away from the crowd a little bit. And heck, especially if you're a little deeper now, I think fishing will be really good. So, with the supper in the bucket at 8:15 in the morning, I'm Kurt Quinnell. We'll see you out here again soon somewhere on the ice.